When it comes to others giving us financial advice, there will always be some in the world who will do their best to lead savers astray from the truth regarding the safety and security of investments and strategies for retirement that, yes, may even include annuities. Up until recently, Wall Street was one of them, that is, until they figured out how to charge recurring fees on annuities. This idea of being led astray from the truth is not just limited to those in the financial world who attempt to lead savers away from products and strategies that might be in their best interest. Also, it is prevalent as the world constantly serves up its offerings to Christians in hopes of leading us astray from the peace and security already offered by God. But why? Why would Christians grounded in the finished work of Jesus Christ and armed with God's Holy Spirit be so vulnerable to being led astray from God and into the uncertainty of the world? The culprit, we call it vain pursuits. So what are vain pursuits, and why are they such a temptation to believers? Well, because our flesh is easily amused and easily persuaded by false promises of a future that usually never materializes. So how do we avoid vain pursuits? Well, as we learn in Proverbs 38, it reminds us that we must pray that God would remove us from the falsehoods trying to convince us to leave God and pursue the things of the world. Now, don't get me wrong. We can still place our faith and hope in God while still enjoying the things of the world. That's not the issue. The issue is crossing the line from enjoyment to pursuit, and in the process, leaving God behind. When you know that you've been led astray is that point where you no longer cling to God. This constant battle between faith in God and vain pursuits is nothing new to God. Check it out. The struggles of King David as the world kept calling him from God, where he says in Psalm 38:21, "Do not forsake me, O Lord. Be not far from me, O my God." Pretty simple and to the point. The scary part is knowing that God will allow us to pursue whatever we wish to pursue. Notice that David begs God to never leave nor forsake him. Sound kind of familiar? Anyway, of this reminder of how much we need God and the tendency of us well-meaning Christians to easily be led astray from him, the late great writer Charles Spurgeon says this: "No Christian enjoys comfort when his eyes are fixed on empty pursuits. He finds no satisfaction unless his soul is made alive in the ways of God." And therein lies the problem, folks. Our souls must have only one pursuit, and that's God. As Jesus reminds us, it is impossible to pursue both God and the things of the world. In the end, you'll end up hating one over the other, and I don't think you want to go there. So in summary, you want to enjoy the peace of God that transcends all understanding, then stay focused on Him and pray as David prayed that He would never leave nor forsake you and keep you from chasing after vain pursuits. You cling to Him and His mercy, and I assure you that those vain pursuits offered by the world will look less and less appealing. And that, my friend, is some good news you and I can take to the bank.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed that video. If you'd like, check out these other clips. And be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button for more videos.